Hello, lovely. It is Heather from Creative Sage. Happy Monday and happy day 11. Dun, da, 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 day 11 of our Enchanted Sparks card pull. My gosh, is it just me, or do you sort of close your eyes and then you wake up and like an entire week has gone by? I don't understand it. And the older I get, the faster time seems to move. So I want you to know how truly grateful I am that with time being such a precious commodity, you decided to spend a little bit of yours with me. So thank you for that. I appreciate it more than I could possibly tell you. And I truly, truly hope that over these past 11 days, you've enjoyed what has shown up in these magical little enchanted sparks as much as I have. I've been doing this since I created these about 16, 18 months ago. I've been doing an enchanted spark practice, sort of like 30 days on, and then I give myself 30 days to sort of marinate in what I have turned over in the Enchanted Sparks and what has come up for me. And the one thing that I think, there's so many lessons to be learned from this and so many things to remember, so much enlightenment. But one of the greatest things that I think I have realized for myself is in order for this practice to really become the dialogue that I pray it will be for you, you kind of have to check your ego at the door when you sit down to show up for these enchanted sparks and these card pulls that we're doing every day. And then when you'll be doing your own card pulls. I feel like so many times before I sit down to do this, I find myself like already trying to decide what I'm going to feel like and how I'm going to control the conversation and the dialogue and what time is it and what kind of things do all these human things that if we allow them to truly get in the way of this dialogue that we are here to initiate or invite or hold space for with the most divine aspect of ourselves. So I'm going to ask today that you, as I'm doing a little light smudge, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to get as comfortable as you possibly can. And I want you to do the very best that you can to clear every human thought possible out of your mind. And join me for this in asking this one simple question as we go through our Enchanted Spark card pull. Ask for yourself, what would you have me know today? Even though you are not pulling the card yourself physically, you showing up here today is, in a sense, it is a version of you pulling this card because you chose today to be here and to tune in for this and to see what sort of spark shows up for you. So I would encourage you to trust in the fact that if you're here, you are indeed a part of this Enchanted Spark card pull happening. And this dialogue is most definitely for you. So that being said, I'm going to do a little white sage smudging here. We will empty out this container, body, mind, and spirit. Anything that you may have brought to this space today that is of the most human and ego nature, now is a beautiful time for you to release it into the smoke and imagine that it is being carried up and out and being cleansed and returned back to you as pure, clean, white, illuminated energy. I would also encourage you to say thank you for whatever has been on your heart today as you release it to the smoke, because even if it didn't make total sense, it has most definitely served you in some way. I'm also going to add a little lavender. I have some rosemary in here, a bit of tobacco as always. Today I added peppermint because our brains are always a little bit foggy on Mondays. And peppermint is a beautiful way to open up your mind, clear out your throat, and create space for whatever needs to show up for you today. And then the last thing I'm going to add, Monday is ruled by the moon. Every day of the week has a different planetary ruler, which informs the energy of the day. So if you're confused about like what you can be journaling about today, or what are some things you can focus on, if you tune into what day of the week it is, you will get a much clearer indicator of what would like to perhaps show up and what some of the guiding energies can be. So if you think about the moon rules the feminine, the divine mother, the subconscious realm. It's where that cool, beautiful whisper of your highest self begins to make her way up to the surface so that you can hear her better if you choose to. So I love jasmine. She is the flower of the moon. So if you are trying to call in a little bit of moon energy, yesterday we worked with orange slices and I talked about hanging orange slices in the window. Today we do the opposite, the duality, the other side of it. If the sun is all about the masculine, then the moon is all about the feminine. And by adding a little bit of jasmine to our cleanse today, and then what we energetically are trying to call in, we're in essence sort of tuning in to the voice of the divine feminine, the female aspect of God or source energy, that gentle, nurturing place where anything is possible and where you can experience the grace of unconditional love. Now, you don't need to tap into lunar energy for that. It is available for you any moment in a split second if you say yes, because you are made of unconditional love. And in masculine and feminine balance. So both energies are always there for you. You just need to lean in, be kind to yourself, and say yes. So that being said, get cozy and let's do a little Enchanted Spark card pull and see what the world of the universe and the higher self has for us today. This being Monday, this is a beautiful card for sort of really getting your energy present and allowing you to prepare yourself emotionally, spiritually, get grounded for the week to come. So as I've said for the last couple days, I am always asking the same question of the Enchanted Sparks. What would you have me know today? What would you like me to witness or experience or see more clearly today? However that question shows up for you and makes the most sense. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. The idea is to simply extend an invitation and then allow yourself to be present for whatever it is that shows up for you. So, journal's ready. And if you are participating in the journaling part of this, where you're simply writing down the divine spark that shows up, warm up that magic wand, pen or pencil, and let's see what they would have us know today. What needs to show up for me on this beautiful Monday morning in Harbor Country? And what is here for you? This guy just gave me a little buzz. Future. Ooh, see that? Now, immediately, I have a ding, ding, ding hit on this as soon as I turn this card over. But instead of telling you immediately what comes to mind for me, I would love for you to write down the first 3 words that just popped into your head. They don't have to have anything to do with this card. They simply have to be the thing that I turned the card over, you heard a word, write that word down. So what happened as soon as I saw this card, I immediately heard, don't worry about it. Because as a type A personality, I am forever trying to control the outcome of everything. Even though I have faith, even though I wake up every day and say, I'm going to turn this over to you and you just show me the way, I'm still also very much human. And so the first thing I do is start worrying about what the day is going to be like, what next week holds for me, what I need to get done, future, 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 right? We can't control any of that. There is no aspect of the future that we can truly control. We can make plans and we can set intentions and we can decide or wish or pray or hope that something shows up the way that we want it to. But when we live our lives from a place of expectation and having already decided what the best possible outcome will be, we've decided that we don't have enough faith to allow the best of it to show up for us because we think we know better. So when you set the day to expectation and when you are only worried about the future, number one, you miss everything that has happened in this moment and is happening right now and is continuing to unfold right under your nose because you're so busy worrying about tomorrow, you can't possibly experience the blessing of today. So if we are to put full faith into this, which is the idea of the Enchanted Sparks, because after all, this is a divine dialogue, we would not be worried about the future because we would know that everything is going to be exactly as it is supposed to be. It may not be what we expected that it was supposed to be, but we are mere mortals. We're only humans. And if we give it over to divine energy and knowing that the highest, best result is already on its way to us, then perhaps just by deciding that we knew better, we've missed out on something absolutely incredible. So, future. That's a big one to try and sort of release and not allow it to carry any weight. All you can really do is just be present for this moment, embrace it, enjoy it, breathe into it. It is here for you. The future is never certain. We never know what's coming. We think we have made every possible plan and determined every possible outcome. And then by some incredible miracle, it's so much better than we could have ever hoped for. So why not decide today that for this moment, for this beautiful Monday, you will simply say yes to being fully present for it. Keep your eyes up, your heart wide open, and live from a place of wonder, knowing that the future will come as it's supposed to, but this moment is all that really counts. So you may as well enjoy it, say thank you, and then get ready for the miracles that are already on their way to you. That being said, I thank you again for joining me on day 11 of our beautiful Enchanted Spark card pull. I would really, really love to hear from you what sort of results you're getting from this, what sort of things are showing up for you. Have you had your own sort of epiphanies about this? Have unexpected things begun to percolate in that beautiful heart of yours? If so, I'd love to hear about them. And if not, that's okay too. I'm still so very grateful that you're here. And again, I appreciate you choosing to spend your time with me. I wish you the brightest and most beautiful blessings for the rest of the day. And I will see you here tomorrow for day 12 of our Enchanted Sparks. Thank you so much. Have a great Monday.